is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. This is your morning edition of Top Stories. I am Dana Malcolm. Coming up after this, the news that matters most.
No need to visit a counter or stand in line to pay your Fortis TCI electricity bill. Try our new bill payment kiosks at Sunny Foods, 5 Keys, and Blue Hills. It's a quick, convenient, and secure way to pay. Cash, card, and check payments are accepted. Our touchscreen interface lets you search for your account details and access your balance quickly. You can also pay multiple accounts at the same time, no matter the island. Payments are posted by the next business day. It takes a few quick steps, and you're done. Become a kiosk user today.
Residents are very upset at the non-response from TCIG as the third and fourth bomb threats in just 4 days hit the Turks and Caicos Islands Monday evening, shutting down the Jags McCartney International Airport for the third time and for the first time in this series of threats, also shuttering operations at the Providenciales International Airport. In the midst of what the police have described as hoaxes, the premier and his ministers are completely silent. Incredulously, so too the head of national security, Governor Delaney Daniel Selvaratnam. Monday's two threats were revealed around 6:40 p.m. An hour later, the Jags McCartney Airport had been cleared. The airports have been robbed of several hours of operation time because of the repeat incidents. Thankfully, so far, no one has been hurt, and no bombs have been found. Pedro Grant, the man accused of impersonating a police officer last year, has been exonerated, with the court throwing out the case because the police in DPP's office could not produce any evidence to back up their claims. Grant spoke to our media house to indicate he was free of the charges, which he had always vehemently denied. He complains that despite multiple orders from the court, he has not had his travel documents and other documents returned to him by police. When we contacted them regarding this, they refused to comment. The government is now staring down the barrel of a lawsuit from a U.S. volunteer organization, the International Diplomatic Alliance, from Missouri, of which Grant is a part. They say the unsubstantiated allegations, including accusations that their credentials to Pedro Grant were fraudulent, have cost them money and damaged their reputation. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Much more to come.
Consultation on the multi-sector agency regulator for your Turks and Caicos utility sector continues, and the Energy and Utilities Department urges you to tell them what you think. The regulator will give oversight to telecommunications, petroleum retailers and wholesalers, water and sewerage, and energy. Get and review the draft policy and email your feedback to regulatoryconsultation@gov.tc. That's regulatoryconsultation@gov.tc.
It is official. The winners of the Miss One Nation TCI and Teen One Nation TCI pageants were over the weekend crowned, and they're heading overseas to represent the country soon. In a contest that celebrated the diversity of cultures within the TCI, Miss One Nation TCI is Selena Grant, a TC Trinidadian with education as her platform. The teen winner is Miss Samantha Ordain, with a platform of mental health. Both carry a unique mandate. Along with their crowns came a much bigger prize. Alicia Swan, president and founder of One Nation TCI, explains.
Both the queens has received modeling contracts with ATM Modeling, based in Canada.
The young ladies will represent the Turks and Caicos at a regional pageant in St. Kitts and will go on to work with the Ministries of Health and Education to further their platforms. Once again, the Turks and Caicos' team has proven its golf prowess, coming back champions for the second consecutive year of the 28th Caribbean Classic Golf Tournament. Their triumphant return was met with fanfare at the airport. This year, the event was held in the Dominican Republic. Congratulations to the players. Gino Gerbex will face trial in October of this year, having secured a date after his recent plea and directions hearing. Represented by Kimon Tennant, the accused pleaded not guilty to 2 charges of conspiracy to supply firearms and ammunition. He was suspected of doing so along with the now deceased Jumilo Isma and others between December 27, 2022 and June 2023. The accused will remain on remand until his trial date, which is set for Friday, October 4th, 2024. The power of attraction. Magnetic media.
Are you a patient of InterHealth Canada Turks and Caicos Islands Hospital? Take control of your healthcare with the MyCare Corner portal and mobile application. Request an email registration invitation today at mycarecorner@interhealthcanada.tc for seamless access to your health information and more.
The Thelma Lightburne Primary School is officially under the patronage of the Beach Enclave group of properties, following an official adoption ceremony last week. The partnership is expected to create a better-equipped learning environment with increased resources for students, a representative explained.
They will provide manpower and skills for light maintenance work and/or landscaping. They will encourage their guests to be packed with a purpose, which will be beneficial to both staff and students. They will participate in read-aloud sessions in class. They will have representatives at school functions, among other initiatives.
Attending the event was school patron Thelma Lightburn alongside the Permanent Secretary of Education and media houses. For weather in the Turks and Caicos Islands today, it will be mainly cloudy with a high at 81 degrees Fahrenheit. The UV index is listed at a scale of 10 out of 11. For tonight, it will be mostly cloudy with a low at around 75 degrees Fahrenheit. That is it for this edition of the news. On behalf of the entire news team, thank you so much for joining us. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.